Friday, I basically have like a week until I go home, which means basically Christmas is here, which is crazy because that basically means New Year's is here. Tim and I go home. We're either going to leave super late Friday night or really, really early Saturday morning. And then we'll be home for about a little over a week. So I am so excited to see everybody. I was literally just there beginning of November. But still, every time I go home, I get just as excited to see my family and my friends and my niece. And yeah, I'm very excited for Christmas. It's my niece's first Christmas. She just turned 9 months old at the beginning of the month, so she's at a very, very, very fun age. My entire family is obviously obsessed with her, so it is going to be a really nice, fun Christmas. I really need to get on doing my Christmas shopping. I know I said that in yesterday's video, but I need to get on doing it because it's hard when we're traveling, excuse me, back home, because I usually have everything sent to my parents' house and then I wrap it there. So like I need to, with shipping and everything, I need to like get that done this weekend. I don't know if I feel like I'm going to be running out of time. But actually, speaking of Christmas, as you guys get older, if you do gifts still with your family or significant other or anything like that, do you find it harder to like figure out what you want? Like me and my sister were talking about this, and I feel like as adults, when you want something, typically you just like get it, or like it's something you want like for the house or like for cleaning, or you know, I don't know, it's not something like specifically for you. Maybe I'm the only one, but like I don't know, a hamper, like a cleaning tool. I don't know what I want anymore. Although, and here's the problem, I actually have a few things that I do want. But like, for instance, I really, after my sister's wedding in November, I used to be super, super, super into makeup, and I just kind of fell off doing it. I don't really have a need to do it every day. You know, I don't go into like a corporate office. I'm not around a lot of other adults all day, every day. Like I'm with my little 3-year-old all day. Like she doesn't care. There's no need for me to come in with a bunch of makeup on and whatever. And although Tim and I do like date nights and a lot of things or whatever, it's not every single day. It's not every single weekend. Like, you know what I mean? Like I'm more so just chilling at home in my, you know, sweats, going to work. I mean, you guys see what I look like every day on my way to work, like, because that's just the kind of job that I have. So I don't have like a super, super need for makeup anymore. I still have a bunch of it, but I just don't have like a need to use it every single day. So the makeup that I do have is very, very old, which I know is very, very bad. But since my sister's wedding, I've really loved the way that she did, like the makeup artist did my makeup, and like it got me excited to like get into makeup again, because I feel like that was the first time I've seen myself super glammed up since, you know, I've lost a lot of weight. Like yes, I've done my own makeup here and there, but there's always just something different about when a makeup artist does it. So like it kind of lit a match underneath me, a little fire underneath me, and I want to get back into it, which then, sorry for this lighting, which then is making me want to get more into like skincare. I have super dehydrated skin, and I need to find like new products that work well with my dehydrated skin. And so I kind of am on like a skincare / makeup kick right now. I have been deep diving on TikTok and YouTube of all of the latest like products, drugstore makeup, like that type of thing. And I found a bunch of things that I want, and it's gonna be, you know, even with it being drugstore makeup, like, because I want to start from the ground up, like, it's gonna be decently expensive. So like, I could ask for things like that for Christmas, and people would be more than happy to get it, but I want it right now. Like, I want it so that I can wear it on like Christmas Eve and things like that. So like, that kind of defeats the purpose. That's what I mean. Like, I feel like as adults, when you want something, you tend to want it like now, and then you just go get it, you know? And like, obviously another thing that I want is the Oura ring, but I told myself, like, when I lose 100 pounds, I'll get that, so I don't want to put that on somebody else, you know what I mean? So yeah, figuring out gifts as an adult is very, very difficult. I mean, I'll take, like, you know, free health insurance, free gas, like, that's the type of stuff. Someone wants to pay for my rent, you know, like, that I'll take. But it's hard to think of, like, actual things. Super random, I know, but that's where my brain's at right now, is like fully Christmas and thinking about what to get other people and what everybody's been asking what I want. I'm like, I don't know. Me. If you guys have any recommendations for makeup, I am leaning towards going with Milani products and e.l.f. products, because I've heard that they are like top tier these days. Like I said, I haven't bought makeup in so incredibly long that I don't know who's good or who's bad anymore, like in the drugstore game. But I've heard e.l.f. has come a long way, and they're like really great, and so is Milani. So I'm thinking about sticking with them. But if you guys have any makeup recommendations that are good for dry skin, like dehydrated skin, I would say like light to medium coverage, probably more medium coverage, maybe in between light and medium. Like I said, I'm looking for like everything. I'm looking for a new blush, bronzer, contour. I do have lip oil from e.l.f. that I really, really like, so I'm probably set on lips, I would think. I have a bunch of eyeshadow. Eyeshadow to me is kind of eh. I don't ever really do anything huge anymore. I used to do really bold eyes, but not like much anymore. Definitely foundation. I definitely want like dewy. So yeah, if anybody has like setting spray, setting powder, that type of thing, throw those recommendations my way. I think I might go to Ulta today just to like kind of look around and see what they have. And then definitely drop recommendations for cleansers. An oil cleanser and a light cleanser and moisturizer. It has to be for dry skin. Like, I'm telling you, my skin, I don't even know, I wouldn't actually say my skin is, like, it is dry, but it's not like dry and flaky, if that makes sense. It is just really dehydrated. Like, I need, and yes, I drink enough water throughout the day. That's literally all I drink is water. I need to just like get the moisture barrier back in shape. It is not, and I think it's because of the face wash I use. I think that might be stripping like my skin, because every time I use my face wash, I get so insanely tight and like dry. So I think that is where my problem is starting, and then it's harder for my moisturizers and whatnot to like sit on top. So yeah, this year has really just made me want to take care of myself, like in every single aspect. And obviously I've done a really great job on taking care of my like physical health, and like, you know, Tim and I are going to be starting in therapy again. I used to be in therapy back at the beginning of the year, but then I stopped in the summertime and never picked back up. So mental health is coming in, and yeah, I was looking around at a lot of my clothes, and I was like, a lot of my clothes are still very frumpy, Like I just want an overall reset. Like I want to make myself look put together more often than I do now. And makeup is definitely going to help with that because I love makeup. Not saying I need it, but I like it and I love it. I want to take care of my skin. I want to wear things that like I find flattering on myself and I think are cute and have options. So like I feel like every aspect of my life, I just want a little bit of an upgrade, if that makes any sense at all. So I have a lot of fun plans for this weekend. I'm actually working a bunch this weekend, but I have fun plans for like Saturday evening, which I will bring you guys along for because I'm going to vlog my weekend again. I am going to be with a bunch of other people, so like I don't know how comfortable everybody else will feel, so it might just be like little clips and then voiceovers rather than me like talking to the camera, but we'll see. Who knows? We'll see what we get into. And then really it's just going to be kind of like cleaning up the house, packing on Sunday because we leave, like I said, Friday or Saturday to go back home for Christmas. So I hope everybody has a really, really great Friday and a great weekend, and I will likely see you guys on Monday. Bye.